What's up, everybody? Welcome to Locator Life as a utility locator. This is just an average location. Haha! Perfect. And the phone rings. We're not going to take that because I know who it is and I know what it's about. Anyway, here's what a ticket looks like. You got your address, your work, locate 150 feet. The work type, that's what you want to pay attention to, a sign install. And you want to read it as marked in white with an orange stake. This is the company doing the work. Let's go find it. Let's go find this sign install, everybody. Life as a locator. Here we go. Okay, we're at the right address. I'm not seeing any stakes. That's why we're gonna take a walk, check it out. Now, just approaching this right now, I know that our water comes in over there and our sewer comes in there at that manhole, so we're good if this is where they're working. Now, it said locate in this area, look for an orange stake. And welcome to Locator Life, everybody. I don't see any stakes, do you? And I was just worried about that because we do have some storm sewer here and a water main, but that's out there. So again, this is a situation where what they describe in the ticket and what's out here is not always the same. This is what you're going to run into. I can tell you how to handle this. You can handle it with a phone call, or if you have a high ticket volume, you can just flush this ticket and say, there's a code in the system which says incomplete address, incomplete information, site not marked in white. Please recall the ticket. And this one, I don't know what we're going to do yet. There is another sign I'm seeing down there. I'm wondering if he means that sign. This is a large campus property, so we're going to just double check that. So let's do that. This is what you're going to run into if you want to be a utility locator. Let's go down here and look for some orange stakes. But the reason I don't think it's down there is because it says within 25 feet of the edge of the road, yes. So that leads me to believe it's back out there at the road. But we're going to be a good boy, be a good locator, and give it the old college try. And another key is to look for other flags of other utilities that they have located. Is that it? Ha! I see white paint and I see an orange flag. Okay, we're going to do this one. So that's where it was. Clearly not in the exact location they said. Let's check our map. There's the entranceway we were just in. This is just to give you an idea. And then here's the driveway where we're at. Here, see this parking lot? That's that. Here's this little turnaround here. So they're working right here. We're going to give them the A-OK. We got no water or sewer there. Our water and sewer come in down through that curbing there. So I'm glad to share this with you just to show you what you're going to be encountering. As far as tools, plenty of spray paint. I use green and blue. Paint stick, metal detector that functions as a transmitter or as a receiver for a transmitter in here in the Viper mag. My walking wheel, my shovel, winter coat. I have probing rods, axes, pickaxes, shovels, because we live in upstate New York and it's freezing here for 6 months out of the year. We got to get through the frost and whatnot. There's green. Let me grab a can of blue while I'm here. That's empty. Try not to grab the empty can. Kind of hard to juggle with the phone. But okay, so this is what you're going to look for if you're a utility locator. You're going to look for marked in white. Here it says UFPO. That's the old term for Dig Safe New York. It used to be called the Underground Facilities Protection Organization. We're going to give it an OK in green for sewer. And we'll give it an OK in blue for water. That's an easy one. That's what we call the easy ones as a utility locator. They're not all this easy. As you can see, it's sometimes a little scavenger hunt. Also, I'm running into this. Here's a manhole cover. And this is a private system, probably. The reason I can tell you that, there's not a city cover or a town cover that says the town I work for, and it doesn't identify it. So these plain Jane covers are usually private. I'm guessing there's probably electric here because of that little pedestal there. There's probably some kind of lighting that comes through here. That's why they called it, and they're probably worried about that. They're not too worried about water or sewer. So that's it. That's what you call an easy location for a utility locator. Again, if you're interested in the job, it's a good job. Dial 811. And it's a good job. It can, if I were to give any advice, I'm having a lot of comments as far as advice to new locators. If I were to give any advice, it'd say, go through your training, listen to what they're telling you, and when you get out there on the road, do one ticket at a time, one location at a time. It's not just riding around and throwing paint on the ground. Definitely take your time, don't get overwhelmed. If you got any questions, ask your boss, stuff like that, and just do one ticket at a time, and then on to the next. It can be a great job. You're on your own, you got freedom, but there's tough days where you're scratching your head saying, what the heck? And you just stick to it and go with the flow. You'll get into a rhythm, and it's a good match for me because I'm not stuck in an office. I'm out and about, and nice days like this on June 5th. Happy D-Day. Thank you to our veterans and our troops and everyone who gave their lives on this June 5th of 2019. These are the days you live for as a locator. Let me tell you, because in upstate New York, Albany, New York area, it is cold. I'm 44. It's starting to bothering me. And I'm working to make a possible career transition, or maybe do this in South Florida. As you know, if you look at my other videos, I am a caricature artist. That work is sporadic, but I'm trying to make it not so sporadic. I'm trying to go to where the work is, and I love it. That's my true calling, my true passion. But this ain't too bad either. So yeah, and you're gonna have great days like this, depending where you are in the country. So enjoy the nice weather, because if you're doing this with 6 inches of snow on the ground, yeah, it's a little challenging. Your paint freezes up, you're cold, you're climbing through snowbanks, you get wet feet. By the way, can you tell I'm a locator with green and blue shoes? You other guys from USIC probably got yellow and red shoes. Anyway, there you go. Hope you learned something, and good luck out there. Remember, spray and pray.